Hi everyone! In this video, we cover how to add hints and automated feedback to common problems. By using hints and feedback, you can provide learners with guidance and help as they work on problems. Here's an example of how a hint would look for a checkbox question in Learner View. Here, I have multiple hints, so if the first hint doesn't help, the learner can access another. To ensure that your hints can assist learners with varying backgrounds and levels of understanding, you should provide multiple hints with different levels of detail. For example, the first hint can orient the learner to the problem and help those struggling to better understand what is being asked. The second hint can then take the learner further towards the answer. A third hint, for example, could give them the key to finding the solution. Feedback is automatically shown after a learner submits an answer. These can be indicated for correct or incorrect responses. The opportunity to add hints and feedback is a key advantage of online instruction and difficult to replicate in a classroom environment. We encourage our course creators to add targeted feedback for common incorrect answers and especially around important text input or numerical input problems, because without these tips, the learner might not be able to proceed. Now we can head back to Studio and see how to add hints and feedback to your own questions. Open up the course unit with your desired question. If you haven't already added a question, you can select a common problem type with hints and feedback and then simply modify the template. If you've already created a question and want to add hints and feedback after, you can do this in the question editor. In this case, simply select to edit your question. We will start by adding hints. Below the question, open your first hint with 2 vertical bars. Type your hint and close it with another 2 vertical bars. You can add more than one hint by repeating this process. This way, a different hint will appear each time the learner selects the hint button. Now, we can add feedback for each individual response. Each piece of feedback is added directly beside each possible response. Start by typing 2 opening brackets, selected or unselected, to indicate whether the feedback appears when the option is selected or not selected, a colon, and then enter your feedback and close the feedback with 2 closing brackets. Repeat this for each response you wish to add feedback to. The hints and feedback templates we just covered are also available in our MOOCit docs, individualized for each common problem type. You will find a link to this document in the video description below. When you're done, select to save, publish, and then preview. For our question, we can see the first hint and then the second. Now, when we try to select and submit an incorrect response, we will see the customized feedback we just created. Here, we can also see the feedback we added to the correct response. And that's the basics of adding hints and feedback to your common problem components.